You just don't want to admit it.
Next person. Oh man, it's tiring.
Or no. Um.
I appreciate it.
So I was pretty neutral on it. To begin with, but after watching this live, you're kind of just speaking in a very patronizing manner to people who are just trying to talk to you civilly about this. So I hope that we can actually have a conversation. Um.
Wait, but quick one. Have you seen the comments?
Yep. Then turn them off if you don't want to see them.
I think people have a right to speak their mind, but I think I do too, and I think I have a right to set the record straight. And the thing is there's such a flood of this negativity that even if I hired a million people to block and delete every comment, it still would come. So
Okay. But that's not why I'm here to talk about that. I'm not here to talk about the hate that you're getting that you essentially put on yourself. You know, you have to admit
that's
that.
fine.
Exactly. I just want to know a few things. So you know those videos of people who record themselves giving money to the homeless?
Sure.
Yeah?
Cool.
I could barely hear you, but I'm gonna assume you said yes. Um, so my whole thing is, you were going into this not knowing what the outcome was gonna be, right? So from the get go, you were filming inside her house. Like you said that you filmed for like evidence or whatever if anything happened, but the captions on them were like chilling in Gabby Hanna's house, and then one where you're like taking a piss in her bathroom. Like, how is any of that useful in evidence if anything was to happen? Like, I really think that a part of you was kind of clout chasing. Like, you wanted to get recognition from it. If I cared about someone, the last thing I would do would put all over the internet that I'm helping them. I would just go do it. You know what I mean? Like there was
But
just
you didn't.
hmm?
But you didn't. Why is that?
How do you know? Did I put it on the internet? That's why you don't know. You don't know when I help people and when I don't help people. I don't put it on the internet.
Well, that's really nice for you. That's really nice for you. I'm really happy. I'm gonna help a lot of people after, and I probably won't record every single one. So if maybe that will make you happy.
But can you tell me what the point was of filming inside her house and like chilling in Gabby Hanna's house? Like what was the point of that?
Because you can't go live on TikTok until you have 1,000 followers. So I was trying to bring attention to the situation, and I had
It
to
was
do something.
already a big deal though. Everyone knew about it already.
Well, I'm pretty sure a lot more people know about it now than before.
I don't think it's because of you though. I wouldn't give yourself that much credit.
We're entitled to our own opinion.
All right. Well, you have fun with your clout. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I will, and you can go back to being a nobody. I pulled someone else up on here. It's just taking a second to load. All right, once I hit 100,000 likes, I'm gonna have to drop off for a little bit. Does anyone want to be a moderator? Hope somebody's recording this. Yeah, me too.
Oh, it would get accepted.
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Can everyone see me and hear me?
I think so.
Okay. I'm not gonna start off with just straight up attacking. I don't wanna do that. But the fact you're talking about what and if, right?
A lot of
People are
well,
saying, what if, you went and did that, all that shit, and you're like, but that didn't happen.
what's that?
So you know how people are saying, what if you were a murderer? What if all of this?
Yes,
And you're
but that
like,
wasn't.
that didn't happen, right? Because it didn't.
But then you're also going on and saying you're recording all of this because if. So, first of all, that's just like you're also doing the same thing as everyone's saying on here. And it just really frustrates me, right? Because I I have a friend, right? And she's gone through a terrible, terrible, shitty time. Psychosis. Myself, personally, have been through a very, very traumatic mental experience. And if I got out of that and then came, didn't know what I was doing, and someone that I didn't know, a stranger, came into my house, I don't even know. But it wouldn't be good. And I understand, I also want to just agree with you. The police don't do shit. Wellness checks don't do shit. But like the girl that was just before on just said, like, at least we're doing, even if it came out to nothing, even if me messaging, I don't know, some of her friends being like, hey, can you check on her? Like, at least we're doing something that we know won't have a negative effect. You just went out and did this, and it didn't have a good effect. But I'm going to let you talk, and I'm sorry, I'm really nervous right now, and I'm a bit shaken up, but yeah, you ask me what I think, I'll tell you what I think.
Wait, sorry, you just cut out the last 12 seconds.
Okay,
But I really am. I hear it.
I don't understand why you did what you did and thought that it was okay, and then posted it like what the other girl said. You posted it, but with these capture, you could have just recorded it. It still wouldn't have been fine, but you could have recorded it and kept that privately to yourself if anything had happened. Right?
Yeah, yeah, I hear you. Should I respond now, or do you have more? Because people always say that
No,
I'm interrupting.
I want no. You can go, and I'll say what I think about what you're saying.
Okay, so I'll say the reason that I recorded it and posted it is because I was trying to draw um attention to a bad situation, and I think that was successful in that respect. So,
But that I knew about the situation before I knew about you. All of the people that I had
sure.
talked to about the situation saying that, I feel bad, I already knew about it. I don't know. It just brought me more concern as a viewer. I live in New Zealand. I can't do anything about this shit. Me sitting back here, when you first posted that, it made me so worried. I'm not even a fan of Gabby Hanna. I was just been watching all of this shit. And when I saw you going into her house, I was like, what is happening? Like, she's going to be in trouble. It was such a random thing to happen, and it could have been dealt in such a better manner. And I understand that you're probably so stressed out right now. Like, your whole life has just completely changed, right? Like you said, you're getting hate, you're getting all of this shit. You have clout. But don't you think part of your first intention was for the clout?
Um, no, I don't.
No, but you could have shown up there. You didn't have to record it and post it. You didn't have to do any of that. But you went over there, posted it to TikTok, knowing that it would get a reaction. And now you're pretty much saying, no, I didn't do it for clout. You literally said before, once this hits 100,000 likes, I'm going to head off. What does that tell you? That literally means that you are doing this for clout. Like, everyone knows this. And I didn't even really want to feed onto this, but I was just here. I'm, got nothing else to do, finished work. Why not? But that's, what I have to say. You did this for clout. Your intentions weren't to help her. There were so many different ways. I hope she's getting the help that she deserves right now, because to be fair, we should all be giving her the attention right now. But no, it's on here, and I'm ashamed to even be on here spending my time talking about this, about a situation that has nothing to do with me, but it just made me very angry when I saw that, someone was in her house when she's not in the right state of mind. Anything could have happened. Anything could have happened. And all of us were distressed because we didn't know what was going on. And this is coming from me. I don't know her personally. I'm not even a fan of her. I just want her to be okay.
Yeah.
So, and same goes, like, this shit is hard. Obviously, nothing that you could do now is going to fix what has just happened. And I don't want you to go the rest of your life being like, what the fuck did I do? If you ever one day decide, okay, maybe that wasn't the right thing to do, I just think the whole situation is so messed up and the system needs to do better. That is the one thing with you that I agree with. The system needs to do so much better. But that wasn't your place to go into her home, talk about the meds that you brought up. Those, like, that's not going to stop her psychotic break. It's not benzos. It's not anything. It's like, oh, okay, I'm getting really frantic now, but all I'm saying is that the purpose of what you did was for clout. It wasn't to help Gabby. It wasn't to make sure that we were all at ease. It was purely for clout, and that was it. And I just want to know, you know, is there any part of your mind that thinks that I'm right?
No, and I really think that you'll feel better if you just leave and move on with your life, really.
Yeah, I'm going to. After this, I'm going to go back to my life, do my studying, go to work, do all of that shit. But I just felt really shitty sitting here watching this and having you talk when really, like, I'm embarrassed at myself right now being on here when really I should be more focusing on my own life. Like, that is on me, and I feel shit about that. So I couldn't imagine if I had gone over to someone's house that I didn't know, break in, record a bunch of their personal information, and then post it all over here and just think that it's fine. I know that my conscience can never handle that, so I don't know why yours is.
Well, I'm sorry you don't see things, but
After this, it'll be totally fine. I'll be fine.
go
I'm
ahead.
gonna keep on.
That was boring.
Oh shit. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I think this is going to be the last one because Skip.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I know you like the camera. I want to follow by your rules.
You want to show yourself? Yeah, there you go.
Okay, here we go. I'm just going to be completely real with you. I feel like people are coming on, babying you, really giving it to you really soft. You are a fucking psychopath. You come off as a complete narcissist. You are a lunatic. It is obvious to anybody with 2 brain cells that you are an absolute clout chasing, took advantage of the for your own gain and for your own sociological come up. And it is obvious to everybody. And I know that you're 27 and you probably will never, ever, ever grow out of this. It's far too late for you. But I want you to know that people like me are here and they're seeing you and they know that you are just a colossal fuck up to the nth degree. And you can come on here and talk your shit and keep going and blaming a victim, blaming Gabby, defending going to the house of a public figure, acting like your actions are normal and somewhat within the realm of reality. You are an insane narcissist. And any woman who's had any contact with a man who is a narcissist knows exactly what your game is. So do you have anything to say to that, or are you going to be all quiet? I'm fine. Go ahead.
I appreciate your input. It's a little bit off the mark, but it's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Once all the dust settles, I think you're going to be a little embarrassed.
This is hilarious. This is hilarious. You think I'm going to be embarrassed? I didn't show up at the house of a public figure. You know how I got my following on TikTok? Being fucking funny. Not stalking a woman and showing up to her house and picking up her medication and making all these insinuations about what buspirone is supposed to be used for. Calling buspirone an antipsychotic, a benzodiazepine. You are a loony fucking tune, dog. I cannot even imagine what is going through your head. You know who needs help? You do. You gotta go somewhere, dog. Seriously, being on the internet like this in this time for you, so not healthy. And you know what? Watching your demise over the past 30 minutes that I've been in your queue has been absolute. It's like heroin for me. Oh my God, I can't get enough. But you know what? That makes me part of the problem, ensnaring people like me and other people in your life into this stupid fucking, to even think that you had people on here coming and agreeing with you, emailing you, offering their support. What the fuck? That's insane to me. I can't believe that this could ever happen. Like it's the internet is shocking to me in so many ways, but speaking to you and hearing you talk and hearing you go on and on and on your soapbox about how you tried to help, you did something, and everybody else just watched by the sidelines. I cannot believe that you are tricking yourself into thinking this is normal behavior. Do you think that your behavior is normal? Going to someone's house?
Yes.
Never mind. Shut the fuck up. Actually, shut the fuck up. Because you have no idea what is normal behavior. I don't even know why I asked. I don't even know why I let you even answer. I can't even believe that I'm on here, on your platform, talking.
And
Jesus Christ. What a low for both of us. But you know what? You know what I'm going to do after this? I'm going to fucking go to work and live my normal life and not show up to celebrities' houses, because I think that my life is so important that I can impose on them my will to make them better, to cure their mental illness. What the hell is wrong with you? You're not a doctor. You're barely even a person. You're barely even a functioning 27-year-old. How the hell can you even live with yourself? How do you put your head on your pillow at night being such a fucking narcissist? What a world that we live in. God.
she seems really normal, right? It's actually saying that she got suspended for bullying and harassment. I didn't take her off. I know people are going to say that I took her off, but I didn't. I'm going to screenshot this and I'm going to put. I did not take her out. Just heads up. I didn't do anything. The tears in my eyes. Wow, look at the tears. She's very normal compared to me. Okay. All right. All right. Who's next? Oh, my phone's falling.
Hi.
Hi, Cade.
Hi. Okay, let me turn my camera on. Okay, that was a lot,
Yeah, a little bit, right?
but hold on. Is my camera working? Why is it not turning on?
It's not, but it's fine if it doesn't work.
Okay, so probably gonna be the last tonight. Glad you didn't leave it off on that note. That was a lot. Good for her though for speaking her opinion, and going off. She is entitled to that. However, I don't think that is going to get to the root of the issue. So, God, I'm trying to think, because that was a lot. That got my heart racing. That was hard.
Yeah, I hope she's okay.
Yeah. That took up a lot of brain space. I do want to say, I agree with you when it comes to the fact that police don't do anything. I have had many, many, many people that were in my life that just the police didn't do anything. I've had people in situations where CPS didn't do anything. The police didn't do anything. Even mental hospitals made the problem worse. Unfortunately, it's a sad reality of being in the US because we've seen that happen to people. Now, there's a few points that have been brought up last time. I don't think pissing in Gabby Hanna's bathroom and being like, I made it to Gabby Hanna's house. I don't think that was great. I don't think that was a video for your safety. And I genuinely like want to know, because we're all trying to get down to the bottom of this, right?